Guys, and welcome to another video. It's been a few days, to be honest. I have been really busy, and the last few days I've been playing a lot of Foot Champions, so it's been hard to get. I don't want to record gameplay while playing Foot Champions. It's too frustrating and hectic as it is. So I just want to play Foot Champions without recording. I will be doing more player reviews. The Douglas Costa one was my first one. I've got Insigne planned. I've got Informed Timo Werner planned. So yeah, I have got a few coming, but those would be division rivals games. As like I said, it's way too hectic to record while playing Foot Champions. You will all understand that. This video is all about the best defenders I've personally used on the game. I'm going to do Serie A, Premier League and La Liga. There is a bit of a cheat in the La Liga. You might see him at the left back, but it's an easy workaround how to get him into the team. I'm going to explain chemistry styles on defenders as well, as chemistry styles are really important if you want to play more competitive FIFA, if you want to get good results in division rivals, if you want to do good in Foot Champions. Chemistry styles, are really key to that. Let's get into the Serie A part of the video. Wojciech Szczesny in goal. I always keep my goalkeeper on basic, because if you look at basic, when that is all on 100 team chemistry and player chemistry at 10, they get 10 on everything, which makes them really good goalkeepers. Wojciech Szczesny is probably the best goalkeeper I've used on the game. He's literally unreal. There is one better, and he's in this video. But for the coins, Szczesny is unbelievable. He's literally an unbelievable goalkeeper. I think I packed him, yeah. I didn't bother selling him because I thought I'm going to use him in every Serie A team anyway. At right back, Alessandro Florenzi. Personally, it's not easy to do this in every league, but Serie A, there's a lot of technical players at full-back, and Florenzi is one of them. I prefer him over João Cancelo. João Cancelo is like 10-15 grand more expensive than Florenzi at the minute, which I don't get. Probably just because of his pace and the fact that he's got a special card out, so you can't pack his normal card at the minute. Florenzi, as you can see, is a perfect all-round card. He's brilliant at whipping the crosses in. He's brilliant at getting up the pitch. He gets back. His stamina's good. He can go all game at right back. You will not be disappointed with Alessandro Florenzi. On him, I like to give an anchor, as it puts his pace and jumping strength. Jumping is key for the fullbacks, as crosses are really important. So you need your defenders to be able to win that back post header. There's a lot of frustrating goals going when they don't. But Florenzi, he's got 81 jumping. It's not bad at far post to try and win a flick on. Let's go to Mario Rui, who I've also got. He's got about the same amount of pace as Florenzi, 84 and 85. So I've got an anchor on him too. Just put his pace up a little bit, get his defending stats up, also his jumping. His jumping is 93 anyway, which is brilliant. Mario Rui is probably one of the best left backs I've used on the game out of everybody. He's really good. I haven't used the top end Marcelos, Albers and that yet, but Mario Rui, what you pay for him, I got him untradeable, but the normal one is just as good. I used him in my previous Serie A team if you watch my previous videos. My go-to left back, Mario Rui, 92 stamina. He just keeps going. He's really reliable at left back. Centre halves, Koulibaly. Everybody knows about Koulibaly. He went from 6'5" to 6'2" on this one, which is a bit of an inconvenience, as that extra height would have been brilliant for the corner technique that everybody knows is so good on this game. I've got an anchor on Koulibaly just to give him that extra. He doesn't need, his defending stats is good enough without shadow. You don't really need shadow on this. I think anchor's more important to win the headers, puts you jumping up. Shadow is good, obviously it just makes you really fast. You'll see that I've got it on Manolas. That's because I bought it. I bought Manolas with a shadow. There's not really anything Manolas would be better with. He's got 89 acceleration, 91 sprint speed now, so that's brilliant. Also his defending, jumping stats was all good anyway, so it was hard to put a chemistry style on Manolas, so I thought just give him a bit of extra pace. I will be doing the midfield and striker side to this video in other videos, make it into like a 3-part series, just to break it up for you so you don't have to take in too much information. That is the Serie A defence. If you are going to buy a Serie A defence, I would go with this. Trust me guys, that this Serie A defence, I was struggling on foot. I started really well, and then I just died off, getting really bad scores, losing games. I've gone to this team, I've won 4 in a row, gone to gold 3 so far. I've still got about, I think it's like 7 games left, so I'll possibly get into gold 2. This defence is brilliant. You don't hardly concede probably 1 goal a game with this defence if you use my 4-3-2-1 tactic that I showed you as well. You will see a bit of a... I do cheat with this team a bit as I change the formation in game through the custom tactic, so I don't actually have to pause the game and whatever. I do that a lot now. I will make a video on that so you can get a... So you guys can do it as well. It's a really, really good cheat to get a lot of your strikers in. Say if you've got this formation but you want a striker at right forward, you don't need to lose chemistry, etc. You find a right forward that would be good at centre mid, as in Bernardo Silva, Asensio on the other side, Lucas Vazquez also. You can make them centre mid and you can have a striker in that role. It's brilliant. It works really well. But yeah, we're going to get into the Premier League. This is probably the cheapest of the, well, definitely the cheapest of the 3. This is my go-to defence for the Premier League. You've obviously got the Van Dijk, who's obviously better than Socrates and Walker, but they're really like hundreds of grands. So I thought for the price, I always go to Van Arnold. You've got Mendy, Shaw, everybody goes to. Van Arnold is seriously the best left back. He's unbelievable. His pace just gets you out of so much shit when people break on you. Van Arnold is the man. You will see that I haven't sold Van Arnold, and I also haven't sold the left back from the La Liga team who isn't in La Liga, which I was on about earlier, because I just use them in every team. They don't need to go. They stay with me in every team that I choose that they can fit in. Socrates is also unbelievable. He's just a rock. He literally wins everything. He's in the air. He's solid. He helps out on the corners. He's really solid off corners. Sorry, I should say, not just helps out on corners. He's really solid off corners to defend at the near post. Rudiger the same. Brilliant defender. Got that little quick turn of pace that you need. The defending stats, he's really good. Rudiger got a good work. 6'3", medium high as well. Perfect work rates. Yedlin. He's the best out of everybody I've used in the Premier League so far. I haven't used Walker. I've used Pereira, Valencia. I go to Yedlin still. I literally go to Yedlin. I used those 2 in a team and sold them one after another and just went back to Yedlin because he's faultless and he's like 2 grand, maybe probably less than that now. He's an excellent defender. 93 pace. That's all you need to know for your fullback. Fullbacks just need to cover. They don't need to be anything special. They literally just need to be able to defend the wingers, defend the counter attacks, as they will be the ones back off corners. So yeah, that's an intro into that. With the fullbacks in the Serie A team weren't that quick. That's why I've got pace on them. 184 and 85. It is good. That is fast, but that's why I've upped the pace a little bit. But for these, I wouldn't. For Van Arnold, I'd probably use a backbone, so you get the defending, the physical, and passing up. For Yedlin, I'd probably use a sentinel because he's quite small. So he's got 86 jumping, to be fair, that's really good. But a sentinel put his strength right up because he's only got 66. Kasper Schmeichel as well. Go get Kasper Schmeichel if you can't afford good Premier League goalkeepers. Unreal, distribution unreal. He'll get you up the pitch quick with his fast goal kicks. His flat goal kick, sorry. Absolutely brilliant goalkeeper. I'll really rate Kasper Schmeichel on this. I'd probably say he's better than Alisson, maybe. The one who's probably up from Schmeichel, and then you've obviously got De Gea, who's just levels above everybody else. This is the most interesting, probably the best. Well, not the best, the most expensive, just because of this man here. He is unbelievable, trust me. I bought him for like 80 grand and I ended up selling for like 120 today, I think I sold him for. But as a ball playing centre back comes, Hernandez, he's normally a left back, so you know he's going to be decent at playing the ball at 84 short pass. I swear by Hernandez now. I wouldn't use a La Liga team without Hernandez. I don't know why his picture's not showing up, but yeah, he's unbelievable. And this is where this man comes in, Roussillon. He links a lot with La Liga centre-backs. There's a lot of French. You got Longley, Hernandez, Varane, Umtiti. They're all good. Literally, they're all good. If you can't afford this man, probably go for Longley. Umtiti's a bit cheaper than him. Varane's just a bit dearer than him. But if you've got Hernandez and Varane, I would be surprised if you lose a game, because those guys literally are unbelievable. Varane is a rock. So is Hernandez. He gets into the you can't get past him as a centre back. You try and take him on, and he's just there. He just catches anybody up. He's brilliant. I used a shadow on him as well, just to give him that raw pace. Literally, he ended up with like 90 something pace, I think it was, with those defending stats. So you can't go wrong with Hernandez. He is really expensive, bear that in mind. But this Roussillon, sorry, let's get back to him. On Roussillon, I use I don't really like La Liga left backs. I haven't used Alba and Marcelo like I said earlier, but obviously if I could afford them, I would be using them in teams instead of this man. But he's easy to link in, like I said. There's a lot of French centre backs. Also, Jeffrey Kondogbia is also my go-to centre mid in the La Liga. So he gets full chemistry. Kondogbia gets full chemistry. It's a win-win. He's better than all the La Liga left backs that I've used. Gaia. Who else have I used? Gaia. If you were to play Hernandez left back, his brother Theo Hernandez left back. Roussillon's better than all those guys. Better stamina, 77 strength, 87 pace. Like, he's got a shadow card in him. Get his defending stats up, his marking and heading accuracy. Win-win situation. Roussillon is dirt cheap as well. What was he? $3,000. He's probably cheaper than that now. The other centre half, Jimenez. Everybody knows about the Jimenez Golding partnership in real life. I go for Jimenez over Golding. I don't know why. I don't like Golding. I've used him a few times, but I just can't get used to Golding. He seems really slow compared to this man, even though they've got bang on the same pace. Golding has actually got better stats in every single stat on his card than Jimenez, but Jimenez seems to play better for me. I don't know what it is. I normally use a shadow on Jimenez. Just 68 pace, bit on the slow side, but you don't really get in behind Jimenez. He's always there, and if you do, you got this man to cover him. So that partnership, Atletico Madrid partnership, works really, really well. Nelson Semedo is also my go-to right back, just because I've got him untradeable, and I have came against Carvajal a few times in Foot Champions, and I haven't used him, but I can tell you Carvajal is solid as well. Carvajal's a really, really good right back, hard to get past. He goes all game. Semedo is mine, really, really quick, as you can see, 93 pace, 92 stamina, 81 jumping. Is that Backbone, I think I'm using him? Is it Yeah, Backbone, put his passing up and his defending and physical a little bit. Semedo's really, really good. I think his normal card's quite cheap, to be honest. He's better than the likes of Arias, not Juan Fran anymore, DeMarcos as well. He's better than those guys. Good work rates as well, medium high, which is surprising for a 93 pace kind of right back. So if you can get Semedo in your team, I really would use him. This is the best goalkeeper I've used on the game so far. I've played against Courtois as well. Courtois probably, obviously both Real Madrid goalkeepers. Courtois is levels ahead of everybody else. I remember his last minute in Foot Champions, we was drawing, put the cross in 6 yards out, header. I think it was Mauro Icardi, headed it. Courtois tipped it over the bar with like his left little finger or something like that. But apart from that, Keylor Navas, you will not go wrong with Keylor Navas. Trust me, he saves so many shots when he shouldn't. He's just rushing across the box to save him. 90 reflexes, 90 diving, perfect on this. Really, really good goalkeeper. I think it's about 13 to 15 grand as well, so he's not expensive for an 87 rated goalkeeper. You cannot get better than Keylor Navas for that. Literally, you will not get any goalkeeper better for 13 grand than Navas. I swear by him in my La Liga teams. Whenever I can get him into any team, I'll put him in there. Say if I was to get a Varane at centre back and go hybrid with another league, maybe Koulibaly on the left, I'd go like Rui, Koulibaly, Varane, and then I would go Navas in goal to link. And then I'd get someone to link with Koulibaly so they all get full chemistry. But that's how much I rate Navas. I would try to get Navas in every team. He's literally unbelievable. You've probably come against him and he's probably frustrated you to hell with those like cat-like reflexes and just diving across the box, saving absolutely everything and annoying the shit out of you. But yeah, guys, that was the defence part of this. Obviously, there is more leagues, but these seem to be the most popular leagues and players that you come across when you're playing this year's FIFA. Not many people use Bundesliga as it's really, really poor this year. The defence is absolutely terrible in the Bundesliga. There's literally no right back. The right backs are all dead. You've got Kimmich, he's really slow. He's 1-2 round him like it's nothing. Also, French league, it's poor. It's literally poor. The only right back I think in that league is Mounier, and he's like shit pace, like 70 something pace. So yeah, these are the main leagues I wanted to focus on. I will be doing the midfield and attack part. Like I said, I will break down who I use in the midfield and attack for both these leagues, and I will also do a hybrid that I like to use. But yeah, guys, hopefully that helps you out. You can take some of this information into your Foot Champions and division rivals. give chemistry styles a go, guys. Literally use them as much as you can. They are expensive sometimes. When Foot Champions is on, Shadow and Hunter cards become really expensive. So try and get them on the off week, like when you're playing like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Try and get your cards in then. But yeah, guys, hopefully this information helps you and you can improve your game. Like I've had a lot of good feedback on my other videos, and people are saying they're winning games because of the formations I'm using, the custom tactics. So I just want to keep making these videos to help you all out, guys. But yeah, that's this video finished, and I'll be back probably with a player review next, maybe Timo Werner. Just a little teaser.